रामायणभागः मङ्गलाचरणं रामो राजमणिः सदा विजयते रामं रमेशं भजे रामेणाभिहता निशाचरचमू रामाय तस्मै नमः रामान्नास्ति परायणं परतरं रामस्य दासोऽस्म्यहं रामे चित्तले सदा भूत मे भो राम मामुद्धर राम रामेति रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं राम नाम वरानने श्रीराम नाम वरानन उन्नम इति. So again, Feb 26, 2011. This is the Ramayana Bhagaha. So I think we left off. Ravi said we left off at the Uttara Bhagaha of the Chatur Navati Tamashlokaha, 94. So let's read that one again. So we 94th Shlokaha in Uttarardha I should say. Ashwamedha Shatairištva tatha Bahu Suvarnakaihi Gavam Kotyayutam Dattva Vidvadbhyo Vidhipurvakam Asankheyam Dhanam Dattva Brahmanebhyo Mahayashaha Rajavamshan Chatagunan Sthapayishyati Raghavaha. Again, Ekating Vakyam. One sentence is one Tingantam Rupam creates one Vakyam. So here we had we only had Ishtva, then we had, there is no Tingantam Padam over here. And then Gavam, Kotyutam, nothing here also. So only comes Sthapayishyati, this is the Tingantam Padam. So that we have to go up to there to get the Vakyam. Again, Shlokaha only means that many syllables. It's only Chandas, Chandaha. So Ekam Vakyam asti va atva dve Vakya atva bahuni Vakyani pi sambhavanti. Kena na jnayatesh. Prayana ekasmin shloke ekam Vakyam iti yadyapi satyam. Tatva tat prayikam eva. Na sarvatra. That's not everywhere. So you have to always look at for the Tinganta Padam and connect the Vakyam from there. So Ashwamedha Shatairištva tatha Bahu Suvarnakaihi Gavam Kotyayutam Dattva Vidvadbhyo Vidhipurvakam Asankheyam Dhanam Dattva Brahmanebhyo Mahayashaha Rajavamshan Chatagunan Sthapayishyati Raghavaha. Simple thing, read loudly, clearly, Uchchaihi, Spashtam, Shanaihi, Padhitavyam. Yadyapi Tatkalam eva Arthagrahanam nasi tathapi Padhitavyam. Okay, you want to take it over, Ravi? This is the Padacheda.
Yes, Satish. Ashwamedha Shataihi Ishtva Tatha Bahu Suvarnakaihi Gavam Koti Ayutam.
That's also Samastam Padam, Kotyayutam.
Oh, Kotyayutam.
Because if you take Koti as Pratak Padam, that's Supratyana asti. So,
yes, okay.
But it is Samastam Padam. With Koti, like, I think the word Koti is there, Koti also is there. Either way, like Nadi Shabda atva Mati Shabdaha. So Kotyayutam iti Samastam Padam. Okay, go ahead.
Dattva Vidvadbhyaha Vidhipurvakam Asankheyam Dhanam Dattva Brahmanebhyaha Mahayashaha Rajavamshan Shatagunan Sthapayishyati Raghavaha.
So the Sandhi Niyamaha here, Rajavamshan Shatagunan. Interesting Sandhi here. I think it already came in an example which was before. I don't know what example was it. It was again. I said in the earlier half of the class, we have all these nice examples coming your way every day. So in one of the examples, we had this example of this kind of a sandhi was posted. Let me see if I can. You want an example to the Radha? Can you this example about this? It was an advanced question. Anyway, we had done this one in one of the prior examples. So let's you'll find it here. One of the prior examples. This question about this sandhi between a padanta nakarha and followed by a talavya shakarha. So let's go to that. So you want to do that one for Ravi first? You'll try it for us?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's try this one. So this is sandhi karyam. Okay, so now we've done all the sandhi rules, but this is one which came in the examples for the day, but it requires a rule which is not in a Sutta Suchi. Okay? Vamshan Shatagunan. Okay. You want to
You're missing the Anuswara, Satish.
Yes, thank you. I will do that. Shatagunan. Rajavamshan Shatagunan. Sthapishyati Raghavaha. Okay. So what's the next step here?
Firstly, we apply Shituk.
Okay, Shituk. That's sutram which we have not studied in the Sutra Suchi as yet. That sutram Shituk is optional role. Shituk. The sutram Shituk that comes in 8.3, it comes Shituk. When you say if you have a Padanta Nakara, then you can follow by the Talavya Shakara. Here it is, 8.3.31. So 8.3.31 is a sutram, and we can look at it right now. So there, let's see, 8.3.31, and that will say that if you have a Padanta Nakara followed by the Shi, so Talavya Shakara pare, then that will get the Tuk Agamaha. So Nakarasya Padantasya Nasya She pare Tugva. Padantasya Nasya She pare Tugva. So 8.3.31 She Tuk. This is the Vigravakyam. This is the one that we need. So 8.3.31. Put it down here. 8.3.31. She Tuk. This is a interesting sandhi, which okay, we have not done this one. 8.3.31. She Tuk. Okay, so Padantasya Nasya She pare Tugva. So that means that you get a Tuk Agamaha, that Rajavamshan, which is the Nakaranta Padam, Tasya Tuk Agamo Va Bhavati, Talavya Shakare Parataha. So Tuk, of course, means that Adyantau Tekitau, it becomes the Antya Vajavaha. So it becomes the ending member. Of course, Halantyam Upadeshadhanasik It. So Tuk Agamaha, so Rajavamshant. So it will become like this now, Rajavamshant Shatagunan. So that's the only sutram which we have not studied in the class. So which was come, as I said, it has come to us in the examples. So please make a note of it and study that. So Rajavamshant Shatagunan. Okay, what's the next? Then so now we should know all the remaining rules now. Okay,
next
what
is
the next step?
Stoshchunashtuhu.
Stoshchunashtuhu, I think Divaram, right?
Yeah, twice. First for the Takara and then for Nakara.
Right. Takarasya sthane chakaradeshaha stoshchunashtuhu asmakam parishitameva sutram. We know this very well. And then nakarasya sthane panchama varnaha nyakaraha bhavati punaha teneva sutrena. So it becomes, so now we take this and apply the Dvivaram stoshchunashtuhu, shuttam jayate. So then we get, so these two are gone, and now we get it like this. We get the nyakaraha tat paschat shakaraha. This is by 8.4.41 stoho shchunashchuh dvivaram. Okay, then finally
Jharo Jhari Savarne.
Before that, Ravi, you want to do the Shashchoti?
Oh, sorry, I forgot Shashchoti.
Yeah, Shashchoti. These are all studied by us. So Shashcho, he says, if you have the Jai letter, Jai. This was the issue. Before going to all these rules, let me remind you of something, by the way. Is that, look at this form, Rajavamshan, this is a Panchama Varna, Shatagunan. Now, you should know the Sutram Shashchoti should be known to you. That Sutram says that Jayaha, when you have a Jai letter preceding is the Jai. Following that, if you have Talavya Shakaraha, is followed by an At letter, Shashcho Ati. Of course, here the Akara is the At. Then Va Vikalpena, Talavya Shakarasya Sthane, Shakaradisha Bhavati. Atra tu Jai Nasti. Atra asti Panchama Varnaha. Cha, cha, ja, ja, nya, nya. So then how did Shashchoti apply without a Jai? Iti chintaniyam. If you think about that, that will lead you to Shituk. Then you will get to Shituk. So one more time is to apply what is Shashchoti, I think 8462, right? Shashchoti. Shashchoti 8462. So we can also go to our Sutra Rak. This is an interesting Sandhi. Jayavanyatarasyam. So that is for the Hakara. Shashchoti is 8463. Anurvrutti of Jaya is coming down. So if Jaya is there, preceded by the Talavi Shakara, let's look at the our Sutra Suchi 8463. As you can find, this one we have studied, we have used many times, Shashchoti. So let's see if we can find it here. Shashchoti is Jaya Uttarasya Shakarasya Atiparataha Shakaradesha Bhavati Anyatarasya. So when a Jai letter precedes, Jai means in English, it is with English Sattva Samskrita Bhashayamapi Prathama Ditiya Titiya Chaturtha Varnaha from Javai up to Kapai. So Prathama Ditiya Titiya Chaturtha Varnaha. The first 4 columns of the 5 by 5, so this Vargiya Varnaha, matrix. So it is only the first 4 columns. But in Ramayanam, right now, we are not having that. What we are having is that we are having this one, which is the Panchama Varna. That is my main point to you. My main point, without knowing even, if you know your sutras well, if you know Shashchoti well, then you immediately have a question. Atra chatvam katham jatam. Katham jatam. Kutrapi madhye jai bhavet. There must be a jai somewhere there. How will the jai come? Anena prakarena jnayate sutram. She took the sutram vartate. Okay, so that is how, even if you didn't know the sutram she took, you should have a question in your mind that you got the chakaradesha without a jai. How did that happen? Then when you go to find out, you'll find she took. Okay, so that's one. So she took is an optional rule. Option. In fact, you're going to see we're going to get 4 forms here. So let's give it back to Ravi. Okay. So now we'll just do Shashchoti, because here we do have a jai, which is going to go away, as Ravi said, by Jarojari Savarne. So that's the difficult part here. Is the jai has come and the jai is going to go away. You're not going to see it, because another, vehicle become karyam. So another optional rule. So that is what makes this sandhi difficult. So you get, again, this is all in your examples. So we just revision for you. So here the Talav Shaka says Sthane Shakaraha Chatagunan Shashchoti Jaya Uttarasya. It is Martavyam, Jaya Uttarasya. And then as Ravi said, Jaro Jari Savarne. Jaro Jari Savarne. So Hal Jar Savarna Jar iti vyavastha iti paristhiti asti chet madhyavartinaha jara lopasyat anyatarasya vikalpena Jaro Jari Savarne. That's 8465, I think it is 8465. Remember, already Ashtadhyayi ends at 8468. So now there are very few rules to look for. After applying Shashchoti, there are only 5 rules left in the Ashtadhyayi. So you can't look back. You're at the end of the road now. So there's not much left over there. So Jaro Jari Savarne is 8465. We can look at Vritti of that also very briefly. Jaro Jari Savarne. Jaro Jari.
Halaf parasya jaraha lopaha savarne jari.
Very good. Halaf parasya. But say it again one more time.
I think it's halaf parasya jaraha lopaha savarne jari.
But not vikalpena, I think.
It should be vikalpa. Wow.
So halaf parasya jaro wa lopaha. Halaf parasya jaro wa lopaha savarne jari. So that's what happens. So now finally what happens is that is this so jarasya jaraha lopaha jari, which means when this jar is falling, when this savarna jar is with there, halaf parasya is there. Always check all the conditions. Always check the vritti step by step. Make sure every single thing is satisfied. So then this is a chakarasya pakshika lopaha tat paschat rupa siddhir jayate. Now what will be the other 3 forms, Ravi? This is one form, okay? Rajavamshan. Now, let's say we don't, let's say we don't do, so which is the Vaikalpikam Karyam here? You have She Tuk is a Vikalpaha. So is Shashchoti. So is Jaro Jari Savarne. So you have three Vikalpika Niyamaha Trayati Vidyanti, Atra Vidyante. Tasma Chatvari Rupani Sambhavanti. Chatvari Rupani Sambhavanti. Chatvari Rupani Sambhavanti. Yata Stoshunashu Nityam Karyam. She took Vaikalpikam. Shashchoti Vaikalpikam. Pakshikam. Tatpaschat Jarojari Savarne Api Vaikalpikam. So let's not do any Vikalpahas. What will you get, Ravi? So let's not do Shituk. Let's not do the Shashchoti. So what form will you get?
Then it remains as is, isn't it?
No.
Rajavamshan.
No, Soshunashu will come, right? So this will become like this. Correct?
Oh, Stutvam, yes.
Correct? Because the Shutvam is Nityam. That is you cannot avoid that one no matter what you do. Because Stoshunashu is Nityam Karyam. That is one form. Okay? Now
and the sutra number should be changed.
Yes, correct. So this will now be 6, 4, 40, 40, 40. 40. Okay. Now when we still don't skip the Shituk, come now to the Shashchot. Let's do that. So can we do that Shashchoti? Can we do
Shashchoti. Jhayaf Paras. This is not a Jhai, so we cannot do.
We cannot do. And so let's do the Shituk. Let's do Shituk again. But let's not do Shashchoti this time. Okay? So then what will happen? I hope you're following some of this. If not, this is a difficult Sandhi operation, one of the most difficult. So what will happen now is that now this time when we did the Shituk, so of course that will take this Toshunasho, and then we get the okay. Is this okay, Ravi? So this is the second form. I did the Shituk, which of course took the Shutvam, and then Tatpashat Chaka Adesha Anakritaha. So this will be another Rupam, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now I will make the Chaka Adesha, but not do Jarajuri Savarne. This is the final fourth form. The fourth form, so this is what I've done is that I have done the 8331 here. I've done the 8331 along with the 8440, but I did not do the 8463. Now I am going to do 8331, of course 844 Nityam Karyam, 8440 and 8463, but not 8465. So I'm going to do 8463 Shashchoti, but Pakshika Lopaha na Karishyate. We will not do the Pakshika Lopaha. So let's do the Chakas. These are the four forms. Four forms. So one form is this, which you have in Ramayanam. Ramayanam, which is Rajavamshan Shatagunan. So that's one form. Okay. Second form is Rajavamshan Shatagunan. Shatagunan. Then you have Rajavamshan, kind of the Chakar is there, Vamshan Shatagunan. And then the final form is Rajavamshan Shatagunan, the last form. So these are the four forms. Now, Shloka and Gita. Shloka and Gita.
Pashyan Shrunvan.
Sprishan Jigran Nashnan Gachan Swapan Shwasan. Swapan Shwasan. Chapter 5 of Gita. Chapter 5. Swapan Shwasan. So there you can see that Swapan Shwasan. There you have the again Pradanta Nakara, followed by the Shakara, followed by the At Haya Rat Shwasan. Shwasan. So that's also followed by that one. So I think it's chapter number 5. Now mostly Prayena Atra Chattam Nakritam. Most editions of this they are not doing the I think chapter 5 here it is. Pashyan Shinvan Swishan Jashan. See Swapan Shwasan. So what form is this now? So they had only done the Shtutvam. She took Agaman Kritaha. In fact, you know what? If you do she took, and you can still do the jharojhari. Those come back to the same thing. So doing shituk and doing jharojhari only is as good as not doing shituk. You follow what I'm saying? To do shituk, bringing the takara so become chakara, shtutvena, then jharojhari will bring us back to not doing shituk. So basically shituk has not been done, and the shashchoti has not been done. So this is the what we so-called first form. This form over here. Yes.
But you can only do jharojhari savarne if chakara is followed by chakara.
So let's come. Good. Oh yes, Ravi is right. Pramadaha. Okay. Now what's happening is that Ravi is right, because we have if you do shituk, that will become chakara. So jharojhari savarne. Savarne, yes. So this basically shituk has not been done. So if shituk was done, then you can only do jharojhari savarne after you do the chatvam. So shituk has not been done over here. Shituk has not been done over here. It's a good point, Ravi. See, in every class I learn something new. See, every class, when you take these shortcuts like that, you get messed up. Yes, very good. So shituk has not been done here. If shituk is done only, you cannot do jharojhari savarne, because then you don't have a savarna jar following. Jharojhari savarne can only come after the chatvam. Okay, so that is in here. Shituk has not been done, definitely, and only shuttam has been done. Thank you, Ravi. Okay, so that is the interesting sandhi rule here. Let's go back to this one now. I think that was the homework for last time. So let's start. Ashwamedha shataihi. It is clearly sitya bhuvachanam. Toli karanarthe. Karanati sitya. Karanam means by means of hundreds of ashwamedha yajñas. Ashwamedha shataihi. Ishtva. So dhatu here in ishtva.
Yaja deva puja sangati dana karaneshu.
Very good. So this is ravehe vaishishtyam. He knows all the dhatu part nirdeshas in dhatu. Artha nirdesha dhatu part.
Just a few, Satish.
But many of them. So So bahuni janati. So okay. So ishtva. Clearly you can recognize pratyek tva being there, which is of course the samanakristakiyoho purvakale bahuvaram adhitam asmabhi pathitam chachitam. Many times we have seen this. So ishtva, derive this form. So what is happening is samprasaranam.
Firstly, samprasaranam. Vachisvapi yajadinam kiti.
Very good. Vachi sapi yajadinam kiti. Taking samprasaranam. Igyanas samprasaranam, which is 1145. So samprasaranam is reverse of yan. Viparita yan sandhi. Samprasaranam. Igyanas samprasaranam. So the yakara of dhatu yaj has become the ikara. Then samprasaranacha puraparyoho ekadesha is purarupam. So it becomes with the entire year becomes the ikara. Now what Ravi said was there are two, okay, not going in all the details, but there are two basic rules in Ashtadhyayi which tell you is that kesham dhatunam samprasaranam vidiyate prayena vimshatehe dhatunam is for the most part 20 dhatus take samprasaranam. Please remember these two rules, 6.1.15, 6.1.16. Vachi sapi yajadinam kiti. Yajadayaha nava yajadayaha bhuvadeshu antimabhage pashitaha. The last 9 of bhuvadis are yajadis. So dhatu vach, dhatu swap, and the 9 yajadis, they take samprasaranam kiti parataha. Atra pratyak tva vartate, ishtva, yaj tva, samprasaranam jatam, yanasthane samprasaranam, yanasthane eva sambhavati, igyanas samprasaranam, iti tasya sanyakruta. So to get samprasaranam, obviously, you need a yan. So that yan will take samprasaranam. Next sutram has a list of 9 dhatus, nava vishesha dhatavaha, grahi, ja, vai, vyadhi, vashti, vichati, vrishchati, prichati, vrijati, and niticha. So niti, kiti cha pareya. for these two. So here dhatu yaj is there, so we take sampasaranam. Ishtva, of course, sampasarana comes, sampasaranachya comes. So we had, first of all, you have to check for idagamaha. Very first thing, idagamaha. Idagamaha comes by 7 to 35, which is ardhadhatuka syed valadehe. But nisheda is done by 7 to 10, which is ekacha upadesha anudattat. Anudatta dhatu. And those are listed out by, there are about 103 dhatus, 103, 3 adhika shatam dhatavaha, ye halantaha, anitaha, nihataha, anudatta upadeshaha. So those which are halanta dhatus, which don't allow vidagamaha, they are about 103. They have been listed out in the suchi, which is the akara, the rupena, and the janteshu. In that janteshu, tyaja, nijir, bhaja, bhanja, bhuja, bhashja, mashja, yaja. So yaj is in the list of 7 to 10. 7 to 10 in nishedha. Nuidagamaha, but always keep this in mind. I know this is a painful step for you, but always keep in mind idagamaha. Because if you have pratyabhija sanya of ardhadhatukam, which is valadi, immediately think of 7 to 35. Ardhadhatuka syed valadi here. This was 3, 4, 21, and then we can do like that. So we'll do the sampasaranam, sampasaranachya. The sampasaranam, what it does is that in place of yakara only it puts the ikaraha. Yanasthane. Then we got e, a, ja, and then of course lashakvatadite becomes twa. So what we have done is that we have removed each letter lashakvatadite, and we have also lashakvatadite. That paschad vachi supyajadinam sha igyana sampasaranam. That's what we've done, igyana sampasaranam. So we got e, a, ja, twa, and of course we also checked for the il nishedha. Once we have this, sampasaranachya becomes ij, twa. And then what's the next tool, Ravi?
Then vrashcha, bhrascha, srujam, ruja.
Yajaraja. So yaja, vrashchetishaha. 8 to 36 now, and then finally sunashtuhu. So let's do this step by step. Let's do ij. See, this works like mathematics. So please practice that. Please practice these things which work very nicely, but the Ashtadhyayi rules. So, tatra pratamaha prayasa kartavyaha. Tat paschat tadhita adishu, kvachid tad vidakam sutram nasti, anveshanam krishtam anveshanam bhavati, tadhiteshu, samaseshu api, karaka prakarane api. So in some of these places, it's difficult to find a samadhana in Ashtadhyayi. So first, practice well those forms which are clear like mathematics step by step, spashtam samadhanam labhyate, clear form. Once you get used to those, then you can go and do the form which you have to do some stretching. Atideshaha apekshate yatra. So that this one, that's why let's go through these. And also sampasaranachya, we got that. Of course, already ka is gone. So ij, twa. Sampasaranachya, you got ekadesha, pura paryoho is the pararupam ekadesha. And then now we got ish becomes ish, ish plus twa, of course, vrashchetishaha, 8 to 36. And finally, we get ishtva. So ishtva, this is of course tunashtuhu. So that's the form ishtva. That means that having sacrificed by means of hundreds of sacrifice. I think ashwamedhanam shatam. Ashwamedha shatayih ishtva. So again, this is samana kritikaya purva kale, samana kritikaya Sri Ramaha. Raghava asmin shloke tasya purvartini kriya sthapayishyati. And in the Sutram 3.4.21, which you must have seen the examples already, bahuvara muktam, udaharaneshu bahuvara muktam, dvivachanam atantram. means that you can have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 actions also you can have. You have ishtva, you have datva, you have again datva, then you have sthapayishyati. There are 4 of them over here. So, tatha is avyam, tatha means so also, means teneva prakarena, in the same manner, similarly, and so also, tatha. Bahusuvarnakaihi. Bahusuvarnaka is an adjective for yajna. This is a special yajna. If you want to quickly go to the Vyakhanam, so 94, Bahusuvarnaka. Let's see what they say. Bahusuvarnakaihi. 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 Subahuni suvarnani yatra upakarana tvataha vindate saha. Saha. So it is a yajnaha in which they have very golden, many upakarana tvataha. There are many accessories which are golden yajna. So that is a bahuvrihi compound. Bahuvrihi compound. So yatra vindate. So yatra vartante. You can say that. Bahusuvarnakaihi. Bahusuvarnaka aksha katu visheshaihi. So this is a special yajna called Bahusuvarnaka. Let's see what the other one says. Bahusuvarnakaihi. Bahusuvarnakaihi. See, when you have all these big books, you don't have to worry about looking at, the whole book. You can only go to one word looking at. You only want one word. So, subahuni suvarnani yatra upakaranam vrutaha vindanti saha katuhu sadbhihi smrutaha bahusuvarnakaha. So anyway, it's a bahuvri compound in which that they have these many golden accessories. So that is called bahusuvarnakaihi. Now again ishtva. Ishtva sambandhyate. Ishtva. Now gavam kotyutam. So gavam is what? So it's Paribhadika means what over here, Ravi?
Go.
Okaranta shabdaha. Shabdoyam okarantaha. Atra kevalam echo yavayavaha avvadeshaha. Go am okarasya sthani avvadeshaha gavam shashti bhuvachanam. Comes in Gita, right? Gavi Chaiva Shapake Cha. I think comes in Gita. It comes in Gita chapter 5, which I think. Vidya Vinay Sampanne Brahmane Gavi Hanishi. Shuni Chaiva Shapake Cha. No, it's not there, sorry. Shuni Chaiva Shapake Cha. Pranita Samada. So Shuni comes there. But I think Gavi, let's see.
Gam Avishya Cha Bhutani.
Gama Avishya Cha Bhutani. But it's not this. This is a different form there. Gama Avishya Cha Bhutani. That is this Gam is there. I think Brahmane Gavi Hastini. Yes, it is there. Brahmane Gavi Hastini.
Gavi, yes.
This is there. I just missed it. I just chanted it. I missed it myself. So Vidya Vinay Sampane Brahmane Gavi Hastini. Saptami Ekam. So Gavi is in Gita. Brahmane Gavi Hastini. So it is Go plus Ni Anubandha Lopa Lashapata Dite Tasya Lopaha Avvadeshaha Echo Yava Yavaha Gavi. Gavi iti saptami ekavachan rupam, gavam iti shashti bochan rupam echo yavayavaha. Okay, so gavam kochi yutam. I think possibly koti nam ayutam. 10,000 of crores. 10,000 crores. Kochi yutam dvitiya ekavachanam datva. Datva iti atasya karma. Is the object of datva. Datva, what is that? Dhatu datva.
Dudani Dani.
Dudani Dani, very good. Then Kina Sutra Vidhiyati Daddadesha.
Dodadgho.
Dodadgho. Kasmin Pade Vartate Idam Sutram Kasmin Pade.
No idea, Satish.
Saptamasya Chaturthe. Saptamasya Dhyasya Chaturthe is 7.4. 7.4 because Stado Kiti. Stado Kiti Ravi. So Yati Shati Mastha Mit Tado Kiti. That's 7440. Yati Sthati Yati Syati Mastha Mittado Kiti. That I believe is 7440. Yati Syati Mastha Mittikiti. Sorry, Tikiti. Tado Kiti Tikiti. Then comes here Do Dadgho. which becomes the dadda 7446. So just put it so 7446. Now, is this a, though the Ginsit word sutram is that, won't spend too much time, but the, what is the adesha? Is it
It is
takaranta?
that. It is that thakaranta.
Yes. Yes. If you make it dakanta, what will happen? Doshaha. If you take it dakaranta, dodadhoha. What number I give? 7446 was it? Yeah. So do iti etas, sorry, da iti etas. So do is what? Do it is a shashti of da. Yeah, daha in the sutram is shashti ekvachan of da.
Like
Da iti
Vishnapaha.
correct, exactly. Bhusanyakasya dad ityayam adesha bhavati takarado kiti pratyapratah dat daha iti kim. So then he finally says is that there is the dhante dosha datta praptihi danta dhante europi sannipar lakshana vijaya. So it is dhante dosha datta praptihi praptis dosha statam. It is thantam, which thantam. This is that do that. We won't go to all detail in the class, but if you read the Sutram 7446, you realize that if the padacheda can be done as do that, do that, do dad, or it can be done do dad, dad. Among these four possibilities of that, dad, and dad, there will be problem in three of them. Only that that will not get. For example, if you make it dad, if you can word like buddhi, siddhi, you get jashastato dhotaha will come. If you make it dakaranda, nishtha taka become nakaraha. So these are the problem will come. Not so if you want to look at more details, this adesha is a thakaranta adesha, because in the remaining three there will be some problems. So it becomes do. So datta 7446 datta dattva. So really what we have is, and again here also if you check the idagam id vyavastha, but this is anid dhatu. There's no dhatu in, so there's no dhatu ending in akara, which is said dhatu. So dattva, dattva again the same sutram, samana kritukyo purokale, then dodad ghoho, so becomes dat plus twa, of course anubandha lopaha lashapatadite. So I think 7446. Then what's the next one?
Kharicha.
Kharicha, correct. Kharicha becomes dat twa. Kharicha. Okay, dat twa. Dat twa means having given this a special form that da becomes dat tado kiti. Tado kiti. Okay. So that's so dat twa. So having given away 10,000 crores of cows, vidvadbhyaha. Look at, you can use our jnanam now. What's the sutram here? What's the Ravi?
Is it Vasu Samsu Dhamamsu?
Vasu Samsu Dhumsunadaham. Vasu Samsu Dhumsunaduham Daha. So I think it's Padante. So Vasu, which is this is the Pratyaha Vasu. And then dhatus are there. Vasu Sramsu Dhumsunaduham. Dhumsanaduham. Dhumsu Anaduham. So Vasu Pratyanta Shabdaha. Then Srams Dhatuanta, which should be Padante, but Sramsu Dhumsu Anaduham. Anaduh Paripadikam. These four. So I think what the number? 8272? 8272, I think. Vasu Sramsu Dhumsvanaduham. Daha. Takes Padani. As usual, you have to check the Swadishva Sarvanamasthane. Swadishva Sarvanamasthane iti Padasanya. So Vasu Sramsu Dhumsvanaduham Daha. So just we look at the vritti of that briefly, and we will see that should be Padante. It should be Padante. 8272. Vasu Sramsu Dhumsvanaduham. So iti, okay, the sakara should be sakaranta vasu. So which is say that vasvantasya padasya sakarantasya sramsu dvamsu anadho iti etesham cha. Let me increase the size, font size. Okay, hold on. Okay. There's control shift. Control shift, is it? Control shift plus.
Usually control and plus should work, Satish.
But it doesn't work in this window. You have this control shift business going on over here.
Okay.
It's control shift, Ravi. In the Zoom, it's control shift. In the cool previews, it's control shift. It's control shift. Okay. Jakar adesha bhavati. So padasya. So now we got the padasanya by, Svalishva Sarvanamasthane, Svalishva Sarvanamasthane. So Vastu Sramsu Dham Svanaduham Daha. So 8 to 72. So in this form, Vidvadbhyo Vidipurvakam, and use these two again. We've done the word Vidvas many times. So I hope you are following that. So I'm sorry. Vidvadbhyaha. With was Pratipadikam, so vidvad, and then bhyaha. So here we have used the 1417 along with 8 to 72 Dakaradishaha. Okay, so now after that Vidipurvakam. So Vidipurvakam, interesting, this looks like an adverb as per the Vidhi. So Vidhi Purvaha Yasya Tat, preceded by, accompanied by the proper etiquette. So preceded by, accompanied by. So Vidhi Purvaha Yasya. And then this is Patya Poli, Kap has been used, Bahuvri Patya Kap has been used here. So this is like in Visheshanam. Vidhi Purvakam Dattva. It is a Kriya Visheshanam for Da Dhatoho Kriya Visheshanam. Yatha Syat Tatha Vidyanusarena Ityartha. According to the Vidhi, means according to the proper procedure, but technically speaking, it's a Bahuvrihi compound. It's Vidhi Purvaha Yasya Tat. Kap Pratyaya has been added over here. Any Bahuvrihi compound can take this Pratyaya Kap optionally. Wah. In the end of 5.4, you got 10 rules. Which to Pratyaya Kap can be added. I think we went through in the previous class, we've done this. Is this Pratyaya Kap can be added to Bahuvrihi. And there is a pivotal sutram, which is pivotal sutram there. Pivotal sutram. The pivot there is this one, Sheshad Vibhasha. So any Bahuvri compound Sheshad can take Vibhasha Kap. Now for this is Nityam is here for these three, 51, 53. And then Nishedha is there after that, but Sheshad Vibhasha sits in between here. So any Bahuvri compound can take the Kap Pratyaya optionally. So Vidhi Purvakam. No, Asankheyam Dhanam Dattva. Dattva is Samanam Rupam. Asankheyam. Did you find a sutram for me, Ravi?
It looks like the Aya Pratyaya.
No, it's not Aya. It is the like Deyam. Oh, last time Vasudha is there.
Idyati.
Yeah, Idyati. And the Vasudha is there now. But we read the sutram from the Bhajagovindam last time. In the end of the class. Jeyam Gita Nama Sahasram Dheyam Shripati Rupam Ajasram Neyam Tat Sange Chittam. I'm a little bit off a little bit here. And Deyam Dina Janaicha Vittam. Deyam Dina Janaicha Vittam. So that means these are all, we have this Geyam Gita Nama Sahasram Jeyam. So what's happening is here is that this is the Pratyaya is Pratyayat. What we call the potential participle in Samskritam is called Vyakarana Shastri Kritya Pratyaya. Kritya. There's also a style in Ashtadhyayi is that the dhatu kru, the form which it takes, that becomes a sanya for that class. The Kritya Pratyaya itself is a Kritya Pratyaya. So is Krit. Same thing. So what happens is that this is some upasarga, then kya, dhatu kya. So kyeya, like peya, geya. Peya is fit to be drunk. So sankhyatum ashakyam. So the Krita Pratyaya are the very first Pratyaya which Panini takes in the Ashtadhyayi in the Adhikar of to the thing. कृतिङ् अधिकारे प्रथमतः गृह्यन्ते कृत्याः इति अधिकारः वर्तते कृत्याः इति तृतीयस्य प्रथमे 95तमं सूत्रं कृत्याः प्राङ्विलः potential participant. This comes achoyat. Following an ajanta dhatu, adhika of dhatu is coming down here. Pratyayat 3197. Then you the angakara means idyati. Where would that be? It's in the section of I think adha dhatu ke.
So 6465.
65 idyati. 6465 idyati. So idyati 6465 and this other one was I think 3197. 3197, which is achoyat. Achoyat. So 3197, 6465. You get the form. Okay, what do we have? Dhatu here. Dhatu is kya. Kya. So kya plus yat. This was the 3197, right? 3197. I'll double check that. And then after that you use idyati. So in place of the akaraha, get the ikar adeshaha. It becomes khiyat. And after that you can do guna adeshaha. Khi plus yat. Of course the question you might ask is why is Panini giving a dirgha adeshaha? Anuvrityartham. The guma star the next sutram. So anuvritti requires a dirgha. Otherwise asmin karye rasva api syat. Rasva adeshena laghavam syat. Laghavam will be a shorter form, but anuvritti Panini needs the ikaraha, so it becomes ki. Sorry, ki. I'm sorry, ki. Yakara is still there. Ki plus yat, and now make it kyeya. Make it kyeya. Of course, anubandha lopaha. So here only the sarvadhatuka yoho gunaha. That paschat, of course, halantyam. So khyayam. So it is sankhyatum ashakyam. This is dhanam, which was which could not be counted, unlimited wealth. Dhanam is qualifying. Dhanam, of course, this pratyaya is this is naitat purusha samasaha, because khyayam, sankhyayam, which can be counted. Which is fit to be counted, asankhya which cannot be counted, dhanam datta brahmanebhyo like ramebhya chaturthi sampradanam chaturthi brahmanebhya mahayashaha. What's the vibhakti here?
Mahayashas.
Very confusing. Yadi vyakaranam jnanam nasti chet mahayasha iti bahuvachanam va iti sankha iti shanka jayate eva mahayashaha. परंतु नायम रामवत् शब्दः अयम शब्दः रामवत् नास्ति नायम शब्दः अकारान्तः परंतु अस्सन्तः यशस् सो महत् यशः यशसः इति बहुव्रीहि तस्मात् वेदस्वद् प्रक्रिया भवति पुल्लिङ्गे सूत्रं रवि फॉर द दीर्घ
अत्वसन्तस्य च धातोः
सूत्र संख्या षष्ठस्य चतुर्थे चतुर्दश तमम सूत्रम. So 6-4-14. So mahayashaha. From mahayashaha, the upada dirgha is coming by atvasantasya chadhatoh, which of course you shall have seen many times in the Gita. What happened to my
Satishji, it says there's a security violation.
Oh.
And that's why you've been dismissed.
Okay, I'll come back in a second. Okay. Virama jata.
But your screen is still visible.
Can you leave it here as is? Can you still see my screen?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so maybe I'll leave it as it is then. I don't know what happened here because of this. Okay, recording should be fine, you think?
Yes, Satish, it's going on.
Okay, so now what I was saying was that the Sutram 6-4-14. Atvasantasya chadhatoho. That's what's happening here. So we will do this one. So mahayashaha is like vedhaha. Comes in Gita where, let's say in chapter 2, right? Sitapadnyasya kava, Shri Bhagavan uvacha, pajahati yada kaman sarvan parthamanogatan atmanyevatmana tushya sitapadnyasya dochyate dukkeshu nudvignamanaha dukkeshvanu anudvignamanaha Anudvigna manaha. So anudvigna manaha. Vignam. Anudvignam manaha yasya saha. So it is one whose mind is not agitated. Anudvigna manas pratipadikam. It comes in chapter 2 of Gita. That will be, I think, approximately like about 60ish. I'll check the number for you. So in any case, when you say ma, ha, ya, ha, sha, ha, yes. Ha.
I think others cannot see your screen, so you may have to log out and log back in.
Okay, I cannot see my seminar also. So I'll come back in.
I cannot see that either, Satish.
Okay, I'll come back in about 2 minutes then. Okay, viramaha. I'll come back in. Hurry up. Okay, maybe the presenter. Let's see what happens now. Maybe the presenter. Okay, let's see if you can now. How are you looking now? Can you hear me and see the screen? Let me see audience view.
Yes.
Okay.
Your screen is visible now, Satish.
Okay. Only coming as a small object. Can you see the screen fine? Okay, I think you can see it. Okay. All right. Okay, so we continue from that. So now what I was saying here is that we have this. Okay. Okay. So we're talking about this Mahayashaha. So Upada Dirgha like Vedas Pratipadikam. That's what Mahayashaha. So here we have used 6.4.14. 6.4.14 is the sutra that we used Mahayashaha. Mahayashaha. Okay. Just like Vedas is a Bahubari compound, comes in Gita chapter number 2. And I see it's about 2.6. There are many in Gita, many places probably, but the one that's coming to my mind right now is I think this Dukkeshvanu Dvignamanaha. Dukkeshvanu Dvignamanaha. Dukkeshvanu Dvignamanaha. I think chapter 2, maybe around 60, no, maybe 50. Here it is, number 256. Anudvignamanaha. Manas Pratipadikam. So now we can, so that is Gita 256, similar form. It comes in Gita, other places also, but this is what's coming in mind right now. 256. Okay, Anudvignamanaha. Okay, so let's continue with that. So that's not a plural form; it's a singular form. Now the next thing here is that Rajavamshan Shataguna. We talked about that. Is that Rajnya Vamshan Shvetapurusha is dynasties of kings, which are 100-fold. Shatagunan. That's qualifying Rajavamshan Shatagunan. Shatagunitan, it basically means 100-fold. If you want to go to the Vyakhyanam for a second, what does mean 100-fold means for? Is that Shatagunan Aneka Guna Vriddhir Yatha Bhavati Tatha. So which had been prosperous, which had grown 100-fold. Shatagunan Purvapekshaya means compared to before, Adhika Sampatti Mataha Kritva Sthapayishyati. Is make it Shatagunan. So compared to before, they were much more prosperous than before. Shatagunan Shatagunitan Sthapayishyati. Shatagunam Vivruddhan. So which have grown by 100-fold. Okay. So Rajavamshan Pratyekam Rajya Pradhanena Palayishyati Tirtaha. By giving them their respective territory and Samruddhi. Shatagunan. Of course, both Dvitiya Bhavachanam. Sthapayishyati Raghava. Raghava, of course, is the Prathama Ekvachanam. Sthapayishyati. What's going on here? Ratam Sthapaya Mechyata. It comes in Gita. Ratam Sthapaya. There's a Puk Agamaha. And because, if there's something going on here, because otherwise if you just see the Dhatu Stha, Pratyal, will come Sthasyati. Sthasyati means he will stay. But this is Sthapayishyati. Means he will cause to stay. Means he will establish. There's a niche pratyaya. Niche is the causative pratyaya in this. This is a hetu. So So if you remove the hetu, what will be the form, Ravi? If you remove the hetu, I mean there is one karta. There is also a second karta behind him, who is the hetu sanya. Tat prayojako hetuscha, ashtadhyay. Tat prayojako hetuscha. I think it's 1-4, I think 50, number 55, something 56. Yeah, 1-4-55. So this is also a karta. Swatantra karta, tat prayojakaha. One who instigates or propels or encourages the other karta, the anikarta. Anikarta. Now, if you remove the niche, what is the form, Ravi? Try it.
Sthasyati, like you said.
It is Shatagunaha Rajavamshaha Sthasyanti.
Sthasyanti.
Sthasyanti is that 100-fold of these dynasties of kings will stay. Okay. Now you got the form Sthapayishyati. Okay. Now not going into too many details, but the interesting thing is that this has all been covered in the Wednesday class, by the way. In the Wednesday class, you have all the recordings of the Nich Prakriya, of the San Prakriya, the Young Prakriya. It's recorded in full detail in the Wednesday class. The recordings, if you go on the website, this has been recorded in great detail. So the question here is, Ravi, is what happens to the anikarta when you get the hetu behind him? See, normally what you have, kartukarana yo stitiya syat. So it's anabhidhane. So by the default sutram, again, we're not going to spend too much time on this, but the point I'm trying to make is that what made Rajavamshan Shataguna Dvitiya? Karma sanya. Katham jayate karma sanya? I am karta, natu karma. He is the karta of the action. Rajavamshaha sthasyanti. So he is the karta, he will stay. No, he became karma all of a sudden. Now in English, by the way, in English, it always becomes the karma of the prayojakaha, of the hetu. Like for example, he goes, I make him go. He stays, I make him stay. Always become him. It will always be, no matter what dhatu you have. He reads, I make him read. He falls, I make him fall. So it always, Angla Bhasham sarvatra dvitiya bhavati. Karmas karmat karmattam jayate. Atra tu sarvatra na bhavati. Here there is a special rule. There are two rules here. There are two rules which talk about this one. And that is the gati buddhi pratyavasanartha shabda karma akarmakanam anikarta sarnau. Anikarta, who was the karta before the causation came in? Saha, now, when the niche comes in there, he gets the karma sanya when the dhatu is one of these meanings. Gati, buddhi, pratyavasana. Pratyavasana means nigarana, means eating, swallowing. Pratyavasana, artha. Artha means in any dhatu in these meanings. For example, Ramaha vanam gacchati. Dasharatha atva kaikeyi Ramam vanam gamayati. Ramam vanam gamayati. She makes him go to the forest. So Ramam, not Ramena, but Ramam. Ramam. In fact, we had this in the prior. We had this in the prior shlokaha. Nalam setumakarayata. Nalam setumakarayata. So we all have done this before one time. Nalam setumakarayata.
So
Ramaha. Yes.
They did Stapayama, sir, in verse 69 or 70.
Of what in the
Ramayanam, yeah.
Yeah, but also this is also recently we had this Nalam setumakarayata.
And he establishes this one after he returns. Just a few verses above, 69 or so.
So it is in fact, I'll give you the verse number also. So Divyapuram Praptya. So this Nalam Chetumakarayata, number 80. Number 80 we had it, Akarayata. So Nalam Setumakarayata. So Nalaha Setum Karoti. No, Ramaha Nalam Setumakarayati. This dhatu kru in the next sutram. Rukroho Nitarasyam. Rukroho Nitarasyam. Rukroho Nitarasyam. Rukroho Anyatarasyam. Rukroho Anyatarasyam. So Ru and Kru. they will, when these dhatus are used, that ani karta become the karma sanya anyatrasyam, rukroho anyatrasyam. So that is what's coming here. Right now we got akarmaka dhatu because dhatu stha. By 1452 gets the karma sanya for Rajavamshan Shatagunan. 1452. This is a bit of a complicated topic, so we'll leave it at that. We'll put it in document bar. So Rajavamshan, Zukruranyatarasyam. Because so 7452. So Rajavamshan is coming as a karma sanya. So 1452 gives the karma sanya. Of course, then karmani dvitiya gives the karma sanya. Okay. I'm sorry. Karma sanya. Okay. So karma sanya. Yeah, are we done with this one now? I think we're pretty much done. What is left here? Sthapish. Okay, dhatu sthapish. We formed the dhatu stha. Then you get the pukkagamaha. By what sutram will we form?
Is it artihribli knuyi kshmayatam
pungnau? 733 maybe? 733?
I don't know the numbers of this.
36. Artihribli riknui kshmai atam. Any adanta dhatu you have. Just the pukkagamaha. Of course, adinu sakito, antyavayavaha becomes sthap. New dhatu sthapi is formed. So sthapi is formed, and you get sthapi plus, skipping out some details, rit pratyaya becomes of course halantyam upadeshana nasikit lasya tip adesha stha plus ti, sorry, sthapi plus ti. In the middle you get the sya pratyaya havashyatasi lutoho. So by 3133, so you got sthapi sya ti, then idagamaha sthapi isyati, then do guna by becomes sthape isyati echoyavayavaha sthapa yishyati. Let's put a couple of steps here only. So the 7136 was right. 736 was that? Oh, sorry, 7336. Oh. Okay. So let's put a couple of steps here. So sthapis was dhatu was formed first. First of all, you have to bring in is the nishpatteha hetumaticha. Hetumaticha means that these dhatus in the churadigana take swarthe nich, while the ones any other dhatu will take a nishpatya when there is a hetu. Sutrajako hetu. When there is something who's propelling somebody else, becomes sthapi. So this one we have what we've done. We have used 3126 hetumaticha. Puk agamaha 7336. Then when sthapi, you bring the pratya rit after this one, and then I won't put all the rules here, but sthapa yishyati. So sthapi plus maybe put one or two steps over here, make it sya, put idagamaha, idagamaha, and then I'm sorry, idagamaha. After that, put the pratya tips. What we've done so far is that we got the put a couple of numbers in here, 323478 tiptas G, and then also we got 3133, and we also got the idagamaha by 7235, and then now we do gunaha echoyavayavaha becomes sthape isyati, and then finally we'll get murdhanya adesha, becomes sthape isyati by the sarvadhatika ardhadhatika yoho gunaha. So yoho gunaha. So 7384, and then tatpaschat, then you have to do echo yavayavaha sthapo yishyati, and then adesha pratyayoho. So the final meaning becomes, the simple sentence was Raghava Sthapayishyati. He will establish dynasties of kings 100-fold. Having done what? Having sacrificed by means of hundreds of Ashwamedha Yajnahi. Then having, and also Bahusuvarnakaihi, Yajnas which have many, golden kind of accessories. and having given away 10,000 crore cows to the learned people, Vidvat. Vidvat is Janad Bhyaha. This Shatru Pratyay being used, those who are knowers, according to the proper etiquette, Vidhipurvakam. And having given uncountable, unlimited wealth, Brahmanebhya to the priests, this Mahayashaha, the highly glorious Ramaha, established all these. Okay, let me put our Adhikrita Anuvadakara. Who was Rama?
Namaste.
Okay, let's start. We may have to do a stacking job here. Okay, having propitiated. Having sacrificed.
Ishtva.
Ishtva. The Lord, probably I would say maybe Raghava, right?
No, having propitiated the...
I'm sorry, propitiated the Lord. Sorry, excuse me. Yes, this is Dvitiya. Having propitiated the Lord. That all is Ishtva, I think. So is that iti padam nasti. So Ishwaram matva bhagavantam Ishtva. So that is propitiated to the Lord is Ishtva. Correct. That is not Patama, is Dvitiya. Through hundreds of horse sacrifices.
I think through is Tatha.
No.
Hundreds.
No. Through Titiya Vibhakti.
Okay.
Titiya here, Balaraman, that is the through. Because that is I said to you that this is Titiya Karanarthe. Karana Titiya. This Titiya comes in a Kartu Karanayo Titiya. In the sense of a doer or an instrument. That through is Titiya Vachaka. This is Titiya. Titiya Artholabhyate.
Right.
Okay, so through hundreds of horse sacrifices. That is, of course,
Ashwamedha Shataihi.
And is some chair somewhere behind there. Atva Adhyarutam. Other sacrifices involving the use of abundant gold.
Bahu Suvarnakaihi.
And bestowed.
Tatva.
With due ceremony.
Vidhipurvikam.
Vidhipurvakam. A billion cows. That's of course a billion.
Kotyayitam Gavam.
Billion and Gavam is of cows. On the in English you get on the learned. So on the learned.
Vidvadbhyo.
Vidvadbhyaha. And given away again Dattva.
Tatva.
Untold.
Asankheyam.
Riches.
Dhanam.
To the Brahmanas, clearly.
Brahmanebhyaha.
The highly renowned.
Mahayashaha.
Ramaha is down here.
Iti Raghavaha.
Will establish.
Stapayishyati.
Royal dynasties.
Rajavamsha.
100 times more prosperous than before. This is Vyakhyanam.
Shatagunan.
Yeah, so it's because this is the Vyakhyanam. You're wondering how is it, where did you get this form? That is the Vyakhyanam. It says Purva Pekshaya Adhika Sampatti Mataha Kritva. So exactly what they put down in here is that more prosperous than Purva Pekshaya. So Adhika Sampatti Mataha. 100 times more prosperous than, should probably be in brackets probably. Okay. When I confirming this all in something in brackets is here, and then the next page is going to be their sovereignty. No, sorry, no. No, this is the next sentence. Okay. The interesting thing here is that it's full stop. Viramagataha. Ekating Vakyam. You think Balaraman in this Sanskritam, see this word Lord, right? So this is Dvitiya Astiva Prathama Najñayati Atra Angla Bhashaya. See, propitiate the Lord. Now the Lord, he could be having propitiated, the Lord did blah blah blah, right? So this Lord could have been Prathama. But in Sanskritam there will be no Sandeha. It will be Bhagavantam atva Bhagavan atva Ishwaram atva Ishwaraha atva Ragam atva Ragavaha. That's the beauty of these vibhaktis. In the beginning you think vibhakti is Shirastodaha, is a headache. But now you realize that, see, in English you cannot tell. The Lord goes and I worship the Lord. So, there's no way to tell. So that is how this makes it very difficult, because that puts a huge constraint on the language. Now you have to put that very order to get the meaning. So you cannot compose so much. Vibhaktis are put in there so that we can compose in this chandas. Why do we need chandas also? So chanda prayojanam kim asti? Tena buddhau sthapayatum shakyante shlokaha bhavaha shatasha sahasrasha api. Is that you can memorize hundreds and thousands of verses because of the meter. And the meter is essential for that. You cannot memorize so much like lines and lines of text which have no rhyme to it. So to do that, you require this ability to put the words in different order, yet not lose the sense. That can only be done with the vibhaktis. In English, you cannot do that. Anyway, interesting point. So you realize these vibhaktis are essential, for this language. Thank you. Essential language, not something which is just made for no reason. So this is a vak parampara. So you have to memorize. You have to retain in memory, and you need the chanda vyavastha for that. And we have to have the vibhakti vyavastha for the chanda vyavastha. Okay, next one. Chaturvarnyam cha lokesmin swe swe dharme niyokshati. This is pruthak vakyam. Chaturvarnyam cha lokesmin swe swe dharme niyokshati. Padacheda Ravi?
Yes, Chaturvarnyam cha loke asmin swe swe dharme niyokshati.
Okay, very nice. Sarvanama Shabda coming here. Asmin, the sutram is what? Nyasigno smatsminau. Then anapyakaha halilopaha. We read today in the class today, right? So this asmin is quickly we don't know, but just to nice practice what you have learned. Adhitasya abhyasaha is we just saw today. The sutram is anapyakaha, and then below that halilopaha. Then of course we have the before that nityakaryam. Nityakaryam is the nyasigno smatsminau. That will be, I'm sorry, around 7:15. 7:21:13. So asmin, we just did that today, just very recently. We did these two. We just did one. Of course, this is pullinge because it's loke. And one more lesson as usual. Don't leave a pronoun before which noun is behind it. So we have done the nyasi nyo smatsmino nityakaryam because it's nityakaryam. That's not purvam kriyate. It's done first with nityakaryam. Anyatha anyapyakaha iti annadesha syat. If you don't do the smin first, pratyad ajadi. Take the annadesha anapyakaha anishtam syat. But the smin adesha is nityadesha. So purvapara apekshaya nityatvasya adhikam mahatvam. Nityatvam is more important than the purvapara. So anyway, we just put the numbers here. Asmin. Now one more question for you, Ravi, is that of course saptami ekvachanam is qualifying loke. Now how about this one? Swe comes in Gita word. Swe karmanya bhirataha samsiddhil labhate naraha. Swe. Why not swasmin? Anybody in the class? What do you think?
Swam ajñāti dhanakhyāyam.
Okay, but that is the meaning of swa. We'll take the. Let's look at what Ravi is saying. This is also a Gana Sutram as well as a Sutram, Ravi. Right? You know that, right? So, Swam ajñāti dhanakhyāyam. The swa has four meanings. Atma, Atmiya, Dhana, and Jnati. Means oneself or belonging to oneself. The most common meaning is Atmiya, means belonging to oneself. So here, Swe dharme, Swakiye dharme, in their own, each in his own. It means each in his own. Pratyekam. That's fine. So now this first of all, we're talking about Sarvadini Sarvanamani. So in that it's defined Sarvanama Sanya, which of course trigger special operation. Because why do we care about Sarvanama Sanya? Of course, because Sarvanamna Smai, Nyasinyo Smat Sminao, Sarvanamna Syadhasvascha. So all these sutras come for Sarvanama Shabda, special declensions, right? Now, Sarvadini Sarvanamani has a Gana Sutra on that. We say that Sammadajñati Dhanakhyayam. So only in that meaning does the Swa get Sarvanama Sanya. That is fine. So which is in that meaning we are fine there, Ravi. But then is also one more sutra we say, which is below that. So this one, so let's look at 1127. It says, which is what Ravi is saying, Swam Ajñati Dhanakhyayam. You see it anywhere? Here it is. Here it is. Swam Ajñati Dhanakhyayam. It is here. Okay. So this is the Gana Sutram. In the Gana Pata Sutram, we say that the Swa will take the Savanama Sanya only in those meanings, not in these two meanings, other two meanings. Okay. Now, there's also a Sutram below that which talks about, this is also a Sutram in Ashtadhyayi. It's also a bit confusing now. It's very confusing. Also a Sutram which says that Vibhasha Jasi. Only Jasi, Ravi. Jasi. So Vibhasha Jasi, and that comes against Sammajñati Dhanakhyaya. So when just pratyaya follows, some in those same two meanings, with not the meaning of Jnati and Dhani, remaining two meanings, it gets the Sarvanama Sanya, and when just follows, it declines optionally like Sarva Shabda. But still doesn't help us right now, does it, Ravi?
No, Satish, because it's indicating Saptami.
So where would you look for this, Ravi?
Maybe in Karakas.
No. Under which sutram? Because which karyam is not being done? The smina is not being done.
So maybe Apavada after.
Yeah, exactly. Under the Nyasinyo Smasminao, Tasya Adubhage, Apavada Bhave, Nisheda Bhave, so Vikalpa Bhave, Tatra Kutrapi. So there is the, I think we just saw 715, I think, Ravi? Okay. Nyasinyo Smasminao, Purvadibhyo Navabhyo Va. Purvadibhya Navabhyo Va. So the Sarvadi Sarvanamani, which includes a Purvadi Gana. So falling for those 9, let's see Purvadi. Let's see Purvadi. So let's see what we have here. Purva. So Purva, this first one. Para, our third one. Dakshina, Uttara 5. Apara 6. Adhara 7. And then Swam 8. Antaram 9. So Purvadibhyo Navabhyo Bharavi. So by following these, it takes the Nasinyo Vasmatsmino. Tasmat Purvasmin Atra Purve. Sarvasmin Atra Sarve. So 7:116. Practice these rules. The question is you should ask is that why not Swasmin? Is the form that you know. The form that you know is why doesn't appear over here. So comes in Gita. So next time you chant this shloka in chapter 18, immediately think of Purvadibhyo Navabhyo Va. Purvadibhyo Navabhyo Va. It is Uttam Smartavyam. Tasmin shloka patana samaye, tat shloka patana samaye, idam sutram smartavyam. So it comes in chapter 18. Sve karmanya bhirataha samsiddhin labate naraha. Swakarmanilata siddhim yatha vinati tatshuno. So Sve. So this is number 1845 in Gita. Number 1845. So Gita reference 1845. Gita 1845. Okay, so that's I think what this is there in the shloka. Okay, now Chatur Varnyam also comes in Gita. Chatur Varnyam Maya Srishtam. Munikrama Vibhagashaha also comes in Gita. Now this is a special thing where normally this pratyaya which is added decision is in the case of tasya bhavaha. So Chaturnam Varnanam Bhavaha should be Chatur Varnyam. So but this is not like that. This is called Swartheshan. So Kvachit Tadita Pratyaha Prayujyate Swarte Artha Parivartanam Vina Prayujyate Chatvara Varnaha Eva Chatur Varnyam. So Chatur Varnyam is not some secondary meaning from Chatur Varnaha. It is Chatvaraha Varnaha Eva Chatur Varnyam. Give the number for that. It gives here in all the comments give that meaning here. look at number, what's the number this is? This is number 96 now. He says, Chaturvarnyam chatvaraha varnaha eva swartheshaim. Chaturvarnyam ityatra swartheshaim. Then is one more says, Chatvaro varnash chaturvarnyam swartheshaim. So if you don't understand these commentaries, what they are saying, so it will be useful. Of course, once you get the pratyashain, you can go to Professor Abhyankar's dictionary, Professor Abhyankar's dictionary of Sanskrit grammar, give you the pratyaya sutram, but I'll give you the class right now. We think this will be, Ravi?
Chapter 5.
Yeah, Tasya Bhavastratalau is, I think, 51119, I think. Tasya Bhavastratalau. And there under that, you will see this one. Pratyashain will be coming here. Yeah, Varnadradibhyashain Guna Vachana Brahmanadibhya Karmanicha. Tasmin Sutre Ikam Vartikam Vartate. So 52124. So 52124, there is a Vartikam. So 52124, and I will give you that. And with Chatur Varnyam is Swarthe. Swarthe Shain. So 52124. In fact, the Vartikam starts like that. The Vartikam starts with, Chatur Varna Dibhya Swarthe. So this is a well-known Prasiddha Prayogaha. 51124. Says that Chaturvarnyadibhya Swarthe Upasankhyanam. Is there a typo here? Let's check quickly. There might be a typo here. Yeah, as I said, we're going to get this thing cleaned up over time. Do the samshodhanam. So Ravi and Kalpesh have done a good job getting us the links back. Need to do some samshodhanam. So 124 is, Chatur is a typo. This should be Chatur. Chatur Varnyadinam. This is Chatur Varnyadi. Anyway, the one that I have is that Chatur Varnyadinam Swarthe Upasankhyanam. Swarthe. Chatvaraha Varnaha Eva Chatur Varnyam. So 51124 Vartikam. 51124 Vartikam. We should understand what the comment is trying to say, Should be able to, good to see what he's trying to say, right? If you don't follow what he's trying to say, what can you appreciate? So, Chatvaraha Varnaha. Varnaha, I'm sorry. Varnaha Eva Chaturvarnyam. Eva Chaturvarnyam. Come on. Chaturvarnyam. Chaturvarnyam is 51124, and this is a Vartikam on that. So Vartikam on that. Okay, Vartikam. I think now what is left in the shlok? Anything left here? Sve dharme, pratyekam sve dharme, each in his own. Now niyokshati, dhatu yuj. Dhatu yuj, of course you can see the pratyasya has come in same as before. Pratyasya by chatasi luluto. So you got the, now this is also dhatu yuj, is I think a anit dhatu. So now what happens here?
Chohkuhu.
Chohokuhu. Then adishpatyayoho. Because dhatu yuj is not in 8236, is it? No.
We just went through it, Satish. Oh, that is yaj, sorry.
That was yaj. That is 8236. Yaj. I think yuj is not there. Yaj is in 8236. So yuj is only dhatu. 8236 is with murdhanya shakara adeshaha. This of dhatu in 8236. I think yaj is not there. Let's see. 8236, if you look at 8236. So vrashcha, suja, muja, no, yaja, no, it's not there. So you only do chohakuhu. So let's put some niyokshati. Niyokshati, so what we have is we have ni, the upasarga ni, which is pruthak padam, and then we have dhatu yuj. Yuj is going to become the yug, and then we have pratya, it's anit dhatu, so in nishedha, the sti. So also we have used the 3478, of course, tiptasji, and we also used 3133, get the Siya Pratyaya, get the In Nishedha by 7 to 10, In Nishedha, and then we're going to use the, as Ravi said, Chohokuho. What after that? What we want after that, Ravi?
Then
we also have to be
Kharicha.
One before that. Before that.
Oh, Sarvadhatuka Ardhadhatuka.
No. Puganta.
Puganta Lagopadasya.
Puganta Lagopadasya. So do the guna. Guna make it yoj. Puganta Lagopadasya. Then Chohoku. After that, Ravi?
Adesha Pratyayo. Oh, Kharicha first.
No. First, you're right. Adesha 8383, Ravi.
And then 8455.
Correct, Kharicha. So yuj become yoj, then become yog by this Chohoku. Tat paschat sakarasya sthane mudhanyadesha shya, then gakarasya sthane kakaradesha yokshati, niyokshati. Niyuj is to appoint. He will engage them, appoint them, engage them. So the meaning now is that let's get Balramji. Ready?
Yes, Sudeshji.
Okay, let's try this one. Chaturvarnyam. Okay, now unfortunately I'm going to read it out to you on a different page. So what I will do is that I will take this page over here and read out. Okay. Okay. Ne, I think it's probably some ch somewhere, right? Yes, there, ch. Ch is ne. Okay. Then he will direct. What is that?
Niyokshati.
Niyokshati. He will direct the people.
Loke. Loke is world.
The world. No. Okay. Let's. This is what I have. Okay. Let me. In fact, I can keep it like this. Okay. I can keep it like this. Okay. The people, I think, is Adhyaratam. Just leave for time being. Belonging to all the. Oh, that is what. I'm sorry. The people belonging to all four grades of society. That is Chaturvarnyam.
Chaturvarnyam. Yeah.
The people belonging to all four grades Chaturvarnyam.
Chaturvarnyam.
So to follow the respective duties.
I think of society is
I think that's very society, because next one is the on the terrestrial plane. This is
on
okay.
this terrestrial plane. Okay, yeah.
That's okay. So that's whole thing. The people belonging to all four grades of society is Chaturvarnyam.
Okay, yeah.
And these two follow Balraman is a Saptami. He will engage them in. He will engage them in that. That is to follow. Their respective is Sve.
Asmin Sve.
Sve. Each his own Sve. Duty is of course Dharme. Last one you said on this terrestrial plane is
Loke.
And
follow their respective duties should be Asmin Sve or just Sve?
Sve. Pratyekam Sve. Respective. They are respective. To follow is Saptami. To follow is Saptami by Sve. So and Dharme. Respective is a Sve. Their respective is Sve.
Okay.
And then duties of course Dharme. That's true. So time is almost up. It is up. Now what I'm thinking is that after let's do maybe just introduction of the shloka. We give some homework. Then we stop. So let's see. Dashavarsha sahasrani dashavarsha shatani cha Ramo rajyam upasitva brahmalokam prayasyati. Dashavarsha sahasrani dashavarsha shatani cha Ramo rajyam upasitva brahmalokam prayasyati. Shatavarsha sahasrani shatavarsha satani cha Ramo rajyam upasitva brahmalokam prayasyati. Ravi, homework for you, Ravi, is upasitva. Why not lyap over there? Upasarga is there. Upasitva. Okay, find a sutram below that. Maybe some vikalpa is being done below that.
Sure.
Below 37, which is the samasanyam urve lyap. So always go to the Vidhi sutram. Look under that. Something may have happened. Number one. Second homework for you, Ravi, is that Dashavarsha Sahasrani, Dashavarsha Shatani is Dvitiya Bahuvachanam. It's not the karma sanya really, is it? It's for the period of time. Because Rajyam is the karma, isn't it? Upasitva. Not this Kalavachaka Shabdaha. So find a sutram for me. in 2.3, which will justify Dvitiya. See, any Vibhakti Vidhanam is done in 2.3. Okay, so karma, first main karma is Sutram, there is Karmani Dvitiya. But this is not according to that. So Ravi, below that, look, you may find Karmani Dvitiya is 232. You can find below that. And then Brahmalokam Rajyam Upasitva. Okay, then for the word Rajyam is also a Tadita Pratyaya being used here. So find out what Pratyaya is being used in Rajyam. Third homework for you. From Rajan, something's happened to Rajan, meeting Rajyam. So some Pratyaya is coming over here. Brahmalokam is object of Prayas. Meaning, of course, here is that having kind of ruled the kingdom for a 10,000 years and 1000, looks like 11,000 years, Sri Rama will depart. Prayanam is to depart to Brahmaloka. Let's stop with that and let's do Mangalacharanam. And my thought is we're coming to the end of this one now. I think what we're going to do tentatively, and if you have any ideas, please email me, is after this one is done, think of taking a Sundar Kandam and maybe taking, of course, we cannot do the whole thing in this class, maybe taking like one shloka athva, shloka, dvau shloka, pratyeka, so adhyayasya, eka shloka athva dvau shloka grihitva, ekam shlokam athva dvau shloka grihitva, we can get the, saransha, we get the gist of Sundara Kandam by taking only one or two shlokas. Typically, the ending shloka, Valmiki has a habit, style, ritihi, of giving the sankshipta, sara, the adhyayasya sara labhyate, antima shloka. So maybe we'll take those, maybe one, maybe take one more, maybe two more if we have to, but maybe one more, and try to get the gist of Sundar Kandam and, take it. That's my thought. If you have any special ideas, please email me. So we'll stop with that. Let's do Mangalacharanam. Again, today is Feb 26, 2011. This is the Ramayana Bhaga. Next class is on March 12th. So Ramo Rajamanis Sada Vijayate Ramam Ramesham Bhaje Ramena Bhihata Nishachara Chamu Ramaya Tasmai Namaha Raman Nasti Parayanam Bharataram Ramasya Dasospyaham Rame Chittale Sada Bhautame Bhorama Mamuddhara Rama Rameti Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tatsulyam Rama Nama Varanane Shri Rama Nama Varanana Om Nama Iti. Recording was fine, though, in spite of the break. So,
Yes, Satish, it's fine.
okay. Vasu, you're okay?
Yeah.